All right, this is Scott Smith. I'm here along with Crawfordsville Athenian head coach Mike Hammonds, previewing Friday's home opener against Indianapolis Tinley. Coach Hammonds, thanks for the time. Want to see how the kids were responding this week in practice to being 1-0.
The kids are excited. They haven't won in a while, obviously, 19 games in a row. They're excited to get that first win. We got them refocused and excited to get ready to go this Friday.
Good deal. Good deal. How can you use the experience of a real game versus practice to improve from week 1 to week 2?
Well, it's just the physicality of a real game, and the kids realize now how exhausting it is. We had a lot of cramps last week. Saw a lot of things on film that we can't really get in practice. The film and just the physicality of a real game is the experience you get.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what kind of crowd support do you expect for the first home game Friday evening?
We always get pretty good crowds. The student section is always great. Those kids come out in big groups and cheer us on, so I'm expecting a big crowd.
Right. So if someone hasn't been out to see Crawfordsville and say the scrimmage at Sheridan or the scrimmage at Wabash against Sheridan or last Friday night's game at Kids Cascade, what can they expect to see from a Crawfordsville football team?
We've got an aggressive style of play. We're getting up and down the field, flying to the football. Intensity and physicality this year is just improved overall, so that's what you should see.
Good deal. What do you know about first-time opponent Charles Tinley Accelerated School out of Indianapolis?
Don't know much about them other than the films we have. They got a really good athlete at quarterback, out in the wide receiver stuff. They got some good team speed. They move the ball up and down the field pretty well. They got a win week 1 too, so they're excited as well.
Right. What are the biggest strengths that you worked on as a team this week in practice? Maybe maybe changed focus for a little bit from last week.
We focused on running the ball a little bit and worked on the defense flying to the football because we got to keep them contained with their team speed and things like that. So we had some different focuses, but game plan is pretty much the same.
Good deal. What do you think the keys are to winning the game Friday night against Tinley offensively?
Offensively, we just got to be sound in our assignments, our responsibilities, blocking assignments, running the correct routes, handoffs, pitch and catch and things like that. If we're sound there, we should be all right.
Right. What about defensively?
Just got to be flying to the football, got to be making tackles, breaking down. They got good speed, so we can't let them get around the outside. We got to keep them contained. Right.
What do you anticipate the biggest challenge to be Friday night? I know you mentioned weather, a little heat cramps last week. What about this Friday night?
The weather will be a big deal. But we can get past that. The kids just got to be hydrated and be focused. Their team speed is probably going to be the most difficult thing. We've just got to be able to keep them contained.
Right. Yeah. We received an email this morning from the coach that young group, but pretty athletic. So definitely need to try to take away some speed possibly. And have you done anything this week in practice to prepare for their speed?
We do the best with the scout teams that we can and to simulate them the best we can, but that's the best we can do.
Awesome. Coach Hammonds, again, thank you for your time. This is Scott Smith with Crawfordsville coach Mike Hammonds previewing Friday night's game against Indianapolis Tinley.